Hello everybody, welcome to another Come Game With Us episode. I am back on Slay the Spire. I'm going to try again with the Defect. I've been practicing a lot, I've had some successes, I think I have my strategy down, so I'm going to go for it. Hello again. This is pretty costly, but I think I can handle it in Act 1 and get back up, so I'm going to take the 21 damage to get a rare relic. Okay, and the rare relic I got, you can now remove cards from your deck at rest sites. So this could save me money, especially if I pick up some curses. I think I'll go up this right side over here. A couple of attacks takes care of him, and I can block most of that damage. So again with the Defect, if you haven't seen my last video, it's really great because it has these orb slots, and then orb does passive damage depending on what type of orb you have. So the lightning will do 3 passive damage, or if I evoke it, it'll do 8 damage, and I can evoke it twice with this. So let's see it do 16 damage. But now I don't have an orb slot filled, so no passive damage, but I can equip another lightning. One more attack there, and then the passive damage of 3, so he's still alive, but down to 2 already. Success. The Cultist Potion is cool because it's something that gives you strength over time, so it's good to use on stronger enemies. I do like to have a Sweeping Beam so that if there's multiple opponents I'm doing an exponential amount of 6 damage. I'll use that one. Now my first question mark. Alright, so I can already remove a card from my deck, transform a card, or upgrade a card. I think I will upgrade a card. I like having this lightning at no cost. These worms are easy enough, but once I hit them they put up a shield, and I can't defeat either of them if they do that, so I'm going to block all of the damage, channel a lightning, and then I will attack one of them, which causes him to roll up in a ball. The lightning damage gets through, but doesn't cause that shield mechanism to activate, so that's kind of cool too. Now I will do a Sweeping Beam. Causes the other one to roll up into a ball, but now I can defeat him, and I will block. Oh, actually I can do a dual cast. That should take care of him. Awesome. This is one of my favorite power cards, Focus. It causes all of the orb slots to overperform. Now my first stop at a shop. I don't have a lot of money, but let's see what I can do. I cannot afford much, but I can afford a power card that gains 2 orb slots. I don't always know if I like this card, but getting it this early on might help me build a strategy in which I use a lot of the orb slots. I think I will go ahead and pass on the rest and save some money for the next shop. Alright, I'm dealing with the Cultist. Attack as much as I can, and then, I guess I'll defend. I don't have any blocks, so I'm going to use the Sweeping Beam in hope that I draw a block card. I block most of the damage, and now I have 1 left. I'm going to gain Focus, so that now my lightning does 4 damage of passive damage, or when I evoke it does 9 damage, so a little bit stronger. The power cards can only be used once per match. They don't exhaust, but they still sort of go away. So it's nice to upgrade those so that they can perform a little bit better. Okay, dual cast and attack, and he's gone. These are all great cards. Doom and Gloom deals 10 damage to all enemies. That's a lot, even though it costs a lot, and it channels Dark, so I will get that, even though I really like the others as well. If I can beat this elite boss, maybe this will be a really short video, but if I can beat this elite boss, then I might not have to fight anyone until I hit a campfire, and then there's another campfire up there. So I'm going to go for it, because the elite bosses drop special artifacts also. And the elite bosses in Act 1 are easy enough. This is my least favorite one though, but they're easy enough that it's worth a try. So the one thing about him sleeping is he doesn't wake up unless you attack him. So I'm going to put off attacking him just for a minute. The lightning still does, but as long as I don't break through his shields, he doesn't wake up. And then that will give me a chance to channel a little more. So now he's awake. Still not attacking because he's stunned, but I'm off to the races. Okay, excellent. Look at this. Lightning, Focus, of course. I should definitely block as much as I can. And because he's strong and because I don't want to lose all of my health, I think I might cast a Distilled Chaos, which plays the top 3 cards at no cost to me. So strike, a defend, and a strike. And now, with my last, I will dual cast, taking him down to 65. Still pretty strong. I guess I could do another 10 damage. That's expensive, though. I think I will block as much as I can. Alright. Still taking 8 more damage. Alright. We'll cast another lightning. Let's see where that goes. Good. And he's not attacking, so I've got him down to 19. I'm feeling okay. If I can get this dark orb, which I can, I'm going to do 66 damage, because you see the dark orb, its passive ability is to increase its damage by 7. And then it doesn't perform any damage, it just increases, but then by the time I do it, I'm going to evoke it for 33 damage, and it goes to the enemy with the lowest hit points. Well, this is going to be overkill, but got him. The tungsten rod. If I'm going to lose hit points, I lose 1 less. This is actually awesome when you have something like a curse that hits you for 1 at a time. Those like dinging you, death of 1,000 cuts. The tungsten rod prevents that. And now I can go with the meteor strike, which I may not have enough to cast for a really long time, even though it's a super strong card. Or I could go with bullseye or go for the eyes. You know, normally I would go for these, and this might be my regret, but I'm going to take a Meteor Strike because I do know it's a rare enough card that if I can make it work, it might help. A question mark here. A gremlin is madly shuffling cards on a table. This monster seems to be a harmless one. You approach him out of curiosity. I think the monocle is what makes him look harmless. I shouldn't be deceived. 12 cards. Match them to keep them. 5 tries, no do-overs. Are you ready? Let's start. Okay, so you have a basic memory game. Because my memory is getting worse as I get older, I try to keep it really simple. And so I'll match these two. I'll match those two. Match those two. And now, because I did that... Oh, shoot. Darn it. Okay, I've got 1 try and I can get that. Not bad. Shoot, I wasted a turn. That's how bad my memory is. You complete the Gremlins game and look up. He disappeared. Alright, I'm not proud of my performance. Finally, I can rest. And I'm still only up to 57, but a treasure will help me feel better. I'll tell you what, that's not that amazing to me. I'm going to go ahead and take the Sapphire Key. Maybe I'll go for the final boss here. I probably didn't explain, but if you collect all 3 of the keys up here, then you're able to fight the Spire at the end after Act 3, which I very rarely do. Going to the shop, I've got a little bit of money. Dang, I always look at the artifacts first to see what I can afford, and I can't afford any of them, unfortunately. I'm sad Doom and Gloom is so cheap. I could have had these others. I'm going to go ahead and get Charged Battery because I've been getting good attacks. I need extra block, and I love that that one increases energy. And now that I have that Meteor Strike, I want something that produces energy. I just got a Hello World for free. You can see the cost of that one is double what I just paid for the other. Equilibrium is a good block. I think I'll take that too. Alright, that's all I can afford for today. And I love question marks, but I gotta rest again. Get myself up to full health. Alright, now do I go to a shop again? Probably not. I guess I'll go to a question mark. I hate to see what I'm missing out on, but I know I can't afford anything. Okay, so 6 damage to all, that's worth 12 damage total. I can focus, and then I'll do another attack damage to him and see where we go. 10 damage to all, that's worth 20. That's pretty good too, but now I should defend. Oh, look how weak they are. If I could finish them off, I think I will finish them off with my lightning, but just in case they all strike the same one, I should at least try to defend. Okay, I'm still taking some damage, but ultimately I prevailed. Double your energy. That's a good card, but I'm going to get this again so that I also get block. Alright, this time I'm not going to rest because I'm not too bad off. I think I will get the other keys so that I'm already getting set up with the 2 keys up there. Another question mark. Remove a card from my deck. Do I have a card I don't want in my deck? So because there's no other choice, I'm actually going to remove one of my defends because I'm replacing it with Stronger Defense, and so I actually don't want Weak Defense filling up my hand when Stronger Defense might be in there. That's a strategy that I've been playing with. Sometimes it pays off. Now, well, shoot, I could upgrade, but maybe I will upgrade. I was like, maybe I could remove more of these weaker cards. I'm going to upgrade Focus because now I gain 2 Focus, and since I can only use the card once, I want to maximize its effect. Okay, final boss, the Guardian. As you've seen in probably my other videos, or if you've ever played this, the Guardian is not too difficult because he has a gimmick. You can see his mode shift is every time he receives whatever amount of damage is there, right now it's 30, he'll change into defensive mode and it will disable his attack for that turn. So he has very strong attacks, but if I can time it right, I can prevent him from making those strong attacks. Let's see how I do. I'm going to play Hello World, where at the start of my turn I add a random common card into my hand, so that'll happen every turn. I think I will gain 2 orbs because he's not attacking, and I can do that. I will attack him. So now his mode shift will happen in 24, and end turn. Alright, so here it is. He is attacking with 32. If I could do 30 damage to him right now, he wouldn't attack, he'd switch into defensive mode, but I clearly can't do 30 damage. I don't have enough. The most I could do is 16. So instead, I'm going to block as much as possible. But with that other block card, I keep my hand, which is nice. So now I can focus. I can go for the eyes for free. I can channel another lightning. Oh, I'll channel a dark. And maybe I will evoke that orb. So there he goes into defensive mode. Not bad. He immediately puts up a shield, which makes further attacks difficult to go through. But now he's in defensive mode. He's only attacking with 9, but he has also put up his sharp hide, so every time I attack him, I will take 3 damage. Now, my shield can absorb that damage, so if I put up 7 block and then I attack, he would still take my shield down before, but he's attacking for 9, so I don't want to do that. Now I've blocked for 12, so I have got 3 damage to spare, so I will definitely attack him, block that, and still take no damage from him. Channel another lightning. More blocking so that I don't take any damage that I don't have to. And then in this case, I will do dual cast because that doesn't cause his hide to hurt me, and it still gets through and hurts him. But I'm going to take a little bit of damage from his 16 attack, and so I think for that reason I will not attack him right now. Even though I think I'm doing pretty well and I'm safe, I don't want to overdo it. Okay, so he's back out of defensive mode. Now I've got to do 40 damage for his mode shift. I'm going to go for the eyes. Okay, now he's doing 12 damage. I'll block. Blocking for 7. I can block again. Now I'm blocking for 12. So now I feel safe. I will go ahead and attack him and channel another lightning. I'm in good shape. Okay, that didn't hurt a bit. He is going to block, so I will channel another dark. I will channel another lightning. I will do this so that I have more energy next turn, and then I will strike him. Oh, and he went right into his mode shift. That's great. All right, so again, I like to attack first a lot of the time, my strategy, but I have to remember when his sharp hide is up, I want to block first to make sure that I am able to block as much as I want to, and then I can attack. Weaken him a little sharp hide. I'll block again and then attack again so that he's still not getting any damage through. Block this much, and then I think, I'm going to take some damage, but I'm doing pretty well, so it's worth taking 3 to deal 15 damage. But of course, he attacks me for even more. So these are cards that I don't have in my deck, but they're showing up because I played Hello World. So this is the random card that's showing up in my hand. So it's kind of fun because I get to play with cards maybe that I don't own and aren't going to show up in every match. But in this case, I've got to do 50 before he's going to go back into defensive mode. He only has 60 left, but he's going to attack me for 20. So let's see, what would be the smartest thing to do? I guess I'll block. Oh, you know what? I'm going to kill him. I'm going to evoke my Dark Orb twice. Check this out. Gone. And I get, ooh, these are all good, but I have learned to love All for One. All for One is, it puts all 0 cost from my discard pile into my hand, which is amazing. I haven't collected many 0 cards yet, but I will concentrate on it. These all cost a lot, but I'm going to go all for 1. And then now is always the difficult decision. Do I want to not be able to smith at rest sites and never upgrade cards? I could probably live with that. Do I want to gain extra at the start of my turn, but all enemies start with an extra strength? That feels dangerous. Or do I want to gain 1 at the start of my turn, but then I now have less cards to choose from? That kind of makes me nervous too, but I'm going to do it. And I hope I don't regret it. Thank you for watching another Come Game With Us video where I played Slay the Spire Act 1 with the Defect. I really like the Defect. Defect is very unique, so I really enjoy playing with him. Please like and subscribe and let me know what you think of playing with the Defect on Slay the Spire.